Movie villains you love to hate, exploring the most memorable bad guys. Do you find yourself rooting for the villain in movies, even though you know they're the bad guy? You're not alone. Some of the most memorable characters in cinematic history are the ones we love to hate. From Hannibal Lecter to Nurse Ratched, these villains are so well crafted and performed that the audiences can't help but be drawn to them. In this script, we'll explore some of the most iconic movie villains and examine what makes them so fascinating. Get ready to delve into the dark side of cinema and discover the villains you can't help but love to hate. Hello and welcome to our latest video. We'll be exploring some of the most memorable and beloved movie villains of all time. These are the characters we love to hate and who stick in our minds long after the credits have rolled. From the cold-hearted Nurse Ratched to the charismatic but brutal Bill the Butcher Cutting. These are the bad guys who keep us on the edge of our seats. So let's dive in and take a closer look at what makes them so compelling. First on our list is Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, played to chilling perfection by Louise Fletcher. Ratched is the embodiment of institutionalized cruelty. Her manipulative and oppressive behaviour towards her patients at the mental hospital makes her one of the most despised villains in movie history. And yet, there's something about her steely resolve that we can't help but admire.
You know, Billy, what worries me is how your mother's going to take this.
Next up is Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem's portrayal of the ruthless hitman with a twisted sense of justice earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Chigurh is a villain who can't be reasoned with because of his unyielding determination and unwavering commitment to his mission. And yet, there's a certain magnetism to his brutal efficiency that makes us root for him, even though we know we shouldn't.
Don't put it in your pocket, sir. Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter. Where do you want me to put it? Anywhere not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become just a coin.
Moving on to the unusual suspects, we have Keyser Söze. The mysterious and enigmatic criminal mastermind played by Kevin Spacey is one of the most memorable movie villains of all time. With his cunning and manipulative nature, Söze is a villain who always seems to be one step ahead of his enemies. And yet, there's a sense of tragedy to his story that makes us sympathise with him, even as we condemn his actions.
Why me? I'm stupid, I'm a cripple, why me?
Because you're a cripple, Verbal. Because you're stupid. Because you're weaker than them.
Fourth on our list is Bill the Butcher Cutting from Gangs of New York. Daniel Day-Lewis' portrayal of the ruthless gang leader is both terrifying and captivating. With his larger-than-life personality and brutal methods, Cutting is a villain you can't help but be drawn to. And yet, there's complexity to his character that makes us question whether he's truly evil or just a product of his environment.
The heart! The heart! The heart! This boy has no heart! Kill him!
Last but not least, we have Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Alan Rickman's performance as a suave and sophisticated terrorist is one of the most iconic in movie history. With his dry wit and icy cool demeanour, Gruber is a villain we can't help but admire, even as we root for his downfall, and yet there's a sense of tragedy to his character that makes his defeat all the more poignant.
Now, you can break the code.
You didn't bring me along for my charming personality.
These are just a few examples of movie villains we love to hate. But whether they're ruthless hitmen or steely nurses, there's something about these characters that keeps us coming back for more. Perhaps it's their complexity or their larger-than-life personalities, or maybe it's a fact deep down we see a little bit of ourselves in them. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that these are some of the most memorable bad guys in cinema history. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which movie villains you love to hate and why. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.